The truth.
Who am I?
Hey guys, so I was just chilling, about to watch Star Wars, sipping a little Riesling that I got over in the corner, and you know how they have the quotes at the beginning of the episode, and this is episode, I think like 3 or something like that. I just started rewatching it, and I usually don't do this, kind of like just recording my thoughts type situation. So like in this, I'll write it down, but actually like not ever really do it. So let me know if y'all like this. And it's a rainy day outside, so the light is not popping, but it is what it is. It said, easy is the path for those not blinded by ego. And I said, easy is the path for those not burdened by expectations. For those of us who know, and I feel like a lot of children of immigrants can very much relate to this. It's this sense of we expect you to achieve, and depending on who you raised by, it's within these areas that you were supposed to achieve in. Doctor, lawyer, engineer of some type. That's what's the expectation. And then anything else is not encouraged until you make it. No business ideas unless those business ideas take off. So if you can definitely understand what I'm feeling, drop a comment. And outside of career, you have expectations on who you're going to marry, expectations on your family unit that you'll have, expectations on the amount that you should be earning, expectations on what faith you'll have, expectations on everything, okay? Everything. There are expectations on. And so I feel like a lot of our paths would be so much easier, breezier, cover girl if we just had license to feel as though, and if we do, but I'm talking to the people who don't feel as though they have the license to live their lives the way they truly would like to live their lives because of expectations and implied, even if it wasn't explicitly said, and sometimes it is very much explicitly said, some things are implied, and backing away from years and years and years and years of molding is a little difficult, you know, just a little bit, maybe a little bit more than a little bit. I feel like having faith that your offspring will grow happy and healthy, basically a good adult, a good human being, healthy spiritually, mentally, all that by the time they go free from your doors. Once you become empty nesters, so to speak. But how to express that without cocooning them? It's like expectations can be good. You can help aspire people because we need standards. We need some measure of respect. Parce que, you know, gen moun ki pa gen l'ordre, ki pa gen respect, ki pa gen honneur. They ain't got none of it. They ain't got no respect, they ain't got no honor. Just in case you didn't catch that. I don't understand the whole wildness. You know, even dogs corral. Every species within their social structures, there's order because there needs to be order. But as I reel it back in, expectations can just be a little bit crippling if it's not rendered properly. like it's a piece of pancetta or something rendered properly. I don't even know that's the right word I'm looking to put in there, but if it's not applied properly, if it's not nurtured properly, if it's not still allowing growth and opinion and flexibility and failure and, you know, like failure to a degree, obviously. I feel like when a person has to live with such duality for fear, it can have your ass in a chokehold. A chokehold. This idea of cultivating and crafting who you're allowed to be can stifle other areas. Having to be perfect and having to be fully assured and seeming assured and not stepping back and always having to prepare building blocks to move forward, no mistakes type life. Let's be careful, 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 careful. I don't have an ounce. If y'all ever heard of the kite and string, I am pretty much 100% string. I was raised by a string. I am a string. Basically, kite and string is to where the kite is just flying, soaring, wherever the wind is taking it. It's wanting to go with it through the air currents. That is a kite, okay? So a kite is a person who's willing to risk it all. A kite is the person who seeks adventure, wants to, you know, get a new business, wants to quit their job and do this, wants to, I mean, it's not only like invested in stocks and high risk stocks at that, has no problem jumping in to, like, you know, riskier things. That's a kite. The string is the person telling them, well, you know, let's reel this back in. Let's not go that way. Maybe that's, what about the cons? What are the pros and cons of this? You know, they don't gotta be like negative, but they are the realists. They're not the dreamers. The kite is the dreamer. The string is the realist with what is the probability of success? What is the probability of failure? What's the fallback? You're not thinking about the fallback. You know, like, hey, you know, let's scale this down maybe. Let's rethink this. Let's give more thought to this. Let's research a little bit more. That's what a string is, and that's me. But I can go too far with myself. I can string myself up. I can string myself up into Perfectionville of let's do more research, let's do more research. Well, no, I ain't ready yet. That's me. That I am trying to change. So more assuredness, and this is fine, this is good, this is great. Let it go, let it breathe, okay? Because the amount of content sometimes that I just be passing up on, well, we're not gonna talk about that here. Because I'm the type of person, I want everybody to live their truth. I want everybody to live their life. I want everybody to do what's in their heart. You feel me? If that's what you want, that's what you love, go on and do it. Go ahead and try it. Go ahead and whatever it is. If that's you, ain't got no regrets. You ain't got no regrets, okay? You ain't got no regrets, you ain't got no regrets. Then do it. You feel me? Just let's do it. Oh, let's do it. Oh, let's do it. But for me, in my house right now, But for me, I just, oh, like I said, the expectations got your girl to choke up. But with therapy, gloria a Dios, with therapy, maybe courage shall come. I don't even know if I'm really going to include this part. I might cut this part out. A lot of us, like I said, have those expectations from parents, family, society, all of those types of categories of what you should be doing, what you should be aspiring, what your focus should be. Some of y'all are like so focused on financials, financial security, financial benefit, that you live your whole life revolved around making sure, and granted, you do have to make sure that you're financially stable and secure. I understand that. I mean, that's a fact of living in the freaking 21st century. But at the same time, that can just be so disheartening and so imprisoning, revolving every decision about how much money will this save me and how much money will this make me, and you know, like, are you doing anything really resembling of what makes you happy, or have you picked something that will make you the happiest? And the expectation pool, like, were you given a list and you looked at it and like, this is like MEPS. Not even MEPS. This is like when if you go to basic training without a job, and around close to getting to graduation, they give you a list and say, this is what you can get. And you pick the one that you're like, I guess, you know, I won't be too mad doing this. I definitely don't want to be no damn, sorry, the services. I don't want to be no services. So let me circle this and this. You know, is that what you're doing with your life? Because, I mean, I kind of fall in that same boat. You know, where you raised in the house where even if you're not a part of the conversation, you understand the importance of finances and financial security. And, you know, if you live through hardship or just like, oh, damn, that could have went left. As a kids be understanding more than, you know, they may not have a full grasp of everything that's going on or understand the reasoning behind certain situations, but we get inklings. Children get inklings. Okay, I'm saying we, because we all used to be children. Children get inklings that something ain't right, and it's surrounding this area. They can't pinpoint what it is, what happened, the story, the scope, the magnitude, but they know it's surrounding something about this. Something about whatever it is, whatever the issue is. You! Yeah, you! You're sitting on the couch or laying on the bed watching my videos and you still haven't subscribed or pressed that like button. You keep procrastinating over and over talking about you're just gonna watch a couple more videos before you subscribe. No. Subscribe right now. Do it now. I'm just trying to help you. You're probably gonna keep watching my videos anyway, so go ahead and click that bell so you get notified whenever I drop another video. Don't make it more complicated than it is. It's easy. You know, so the expectation of being a high earner, especially now, oh my, not even now, I feel like it's always been a thing, but there's so many conversations about the 9 to 5 and be your own boss. I understand that. I would rather be my own boss, you know? That is a goal, but that is not a goal that everybody should have to aspire to. Not everybody aspires to be an entrepreneur. I mean, I would hope that people aspire to have maybe some passive income or another form of revenue, but that doesn't necessarily need to be an entrepreneurial endeavor. Maybe I said it right the first time. We just gonna go by because I got my tongue wrestling. So yeah, what success looks like should be whatever makes you happy. Take society out of it. You know, I got to be a millionaire out of it. I mean, if it happens, God bless. You know, if you aspire to it, God bless. But you don't have to. You could live comfortably, you know, do a little low risk investment, get a little bond or something, you know, with the right company, you feel me? You can do that, especially if the earlier you start, get a little money market. That's not entrepreneurial, that's just playing with your money right. That's all that is. You gotta be an entrepreneur, you gotta run no business for that. You can still work a 9 to 5 and do that. So whatever works for you, whatever floats your boat, but don't rack your ever-living minds about what I'm gonna do for these dollars, how I'm gonna get these dollars. This ain't working now, I need these dollars. I'm putting myself in debt to potentially, hopefully get these dollars, okay? Do what makes you happy, and hopefully it makes you money. But I mean, granted, in this time of inflation, child, we just gotta, sometimes we just gotta do what you gotta do, and I understand that, because food, these prices, we have to find a way just to live for ourselves. But I don't know when that time will come. It's been a long time coming. I don't even know if I'm going in a straight line or this is some sort of Venn diagram that I've done with this conversation. And if you are in a chokehold by other people's expectations that you have now made your own expectations, and if they really don't agree with who you are as a valid person under legal means,
boy, just be yourself. If people don't like you if you're being yourself, fuck them.
But yeah, so that ends this portion, I guess, of my stream of thought. This ends this portion of my stream of thought about having faith that your child will do right without having them beholden to your wishes. Hopefully you're there a lot longer to live within your child's life. That's for you to see what their life ends up becoming after they've left you. But that's just for you to bear witness. That's not for you to lock into some unavoidable contract. Cause that's what it be feeling like. You like, damn, I'm locked into this person die. Not that we're wishing death upon anybody. I mean, at least I'm not. I can't speak for people in the audience. But if you do, lift up your karma, lift up your vibes. Don't think about it, don't think about it. Oh, Jesus, I got dark. Hello, darkness, my old friends. But if you're in a position where you start picturing what your life would be like if this person were to go, that's a clear sign. And it would be different because this person was no longer in existence. Might be a clear indication that you just need to live your life. Because obviously that is what you really want to do. So that's where I want to end on this. I hope that encouraged somebody. Maybe I spoke profoundly, I guess. Hopefully, I don't know. We'll see. If you liked this content, then let me know. If you resonated with anything that I said, let me know. We're going to be doing a giveaway. I have reached over 500, now 600 subscribers. The giveaway is going to be, if you've gotten this far in the video, giveaway, I'm going to be giving away $50, okay? I don't know how to say it in Spanish. 50. That's what I'm giving away. The way you can win this money. And the reason I'm doing it on this is either you just happen to, whatever I titled this as, whatever thumbnail I put, you resonated with, and I appreciate it for you just clicking, or you're a subscriber and you running my real ones. So what you're going to do, and we're trying to make this kind of easy, like, comment, make sure you're subscribed. In the comment section, your comment will be blessing with your Instagram name, with something in this video, something that resonated with you, to win this $50. Gas is high. For some of y'all, that's a whole tank. For some of y'all, that's half a tank, depending on how big you're rolling, okay? You better get like the people in Asians are driving small cars. They know what it is. Ain't nobody got no time. We need parking spots and all. Y'all be in the way with y'all big Tonka trucks. It's neither here nor there. So that's what you have to do to get this giveaway. I appreciate you guys who stayed to the end and who enjoyed this video, and I hope that one of you are the ones who are randomly selected to get this. Mwah. I hope you feel better. If you weren't feeling better, I hope you stay better if you're already better.